Good evening. Today is Friday, the 19th of September, 2025, and the time now is 6 minutes past 5 p.m. in the evening. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Roughneck, or Roxbury, or the Rugged Miller, or Marsh, and I'm a boxer, prizefighter, pugilist. Now, I'm 55 now, 55 years old, and probably when I was in my early 30s or late 20s, like 28, 29. I heard a lot of women say, "Oh, I love a man in a uniform." They love men in uniforms. I hope you can hear me in this video because I'm British. I'm English. I hope you can understand my English because I don't have. I never went to Oxford or Cambridge or I do not have an A level in English, but I'm speaking the best English I can. So I hope you understand. Because I know in England today, because I'm English, this is my country, but I know that in this country today, you could be speaking English and they don't get what you're saying. It happens. This is England today. So there's a lot going on here. There's so much going on in this country now. So much happening there. Anyway, so you could say so I've heard women, yeah, when I was in my late 20s, early 30s. So I love a man in a uniform. I love men in uniforms. So I thought because I volunteered for the British Army when I was 18 years old. I was going to go in the army. Yeah, I was going to go in the army. But I didn't go in. But I was planning to go in the army. That was part of my as a younger man. That was part of my plan. Go in the army, do my 4 years, whatever, 4 years, minimum 4 years, and maybe stay a bit longer. And I mean, going back into civilian life and get work and all that, yeah. But he goes, what I'm saying now is saying, I think, well, right, that's deep. Me in a uniform. That's a woman would like me in a uniform. So if I've got, for instance, I know they're not really referring to army men, people in the army, but if I'm in a uniform, whatever it is, I could suppose like security guard. Suppose I'm a security guard. That's, most security guards, they wear uniforms, don't they? They have a uniform. In England, they do. Yeah, they have a uniform. They wear a uniform, yeah. They got a uniform. But it might not be uniform as in, say, like a sailor. He's got a uniform, hasn't he? Said he's got a hat, sailor hat. He's got a vest with like a bow, a necktie, a sailor shirt, and waistcoat. And so it's more like there's more gone into his uniform than maybe like a security guard. Security guard just wear like a white shirt, a black jacket, a black trousers, and shoes. So that's a security guard. And on the jacket, it's got like the security guard logo or name of the security firm. So maybe the women, they might not be referred to the security guard as like, oh, I love them in a uniform. Maybe more like, other people. What I'm saying though, for me, and I'm speaking, I'm a fucking British citizen, man. It's about my point of view, not yours. My point of view. You're not me. I'm me. You're you. Okay. So my point of view, like the Rugged Miller, that's my fighting name. My point of view. You got your point of view. This is my point of view. Okay. So that my point of view is that a uniform a uniform it's just part of the whole British culture, like tradition. Traditional. There's always been whether you join the cadets. Because when I was younger, when I was 15, 16, a lot of my friends went into the cadets. Cadets. You may not have heard of the cadets. It's possible now. I do accept that. A lot of the things I take as normal, you may not know. So I'm going to have to re-emphasize cadets. Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Echo, Tango, Sierra, cadets. You may not have heard of cadets, but there was a thing called cadets. So they went to the cadets and they were having they had a blue uniform. Blue uniform. Blue. Wasn't red or orange or yellow, it was blue. Because I saw it. Blue uniform, yes, they went into the cadets. What I'm saying now is, so for me, yeah, so the cadets uniform, when I was younger, not now, when I was younger, it did look good. What does look good mean? Okay, now. What does look good? Look good. So they had the blue uniform, cadets uniform, stuff like that. It was kind of like, it wasn't dark blue, it wasn't light, it was more towards the light version blue. It's a nice uniform. It's pleasing to look at. It's pleasing to nice uniform. Right, nice, but I didn't want to go in the cadets. Even though the uniform was nice, I still didn't want to go. I'd rather go in the army, the British army, than go in the cadets. Do you understand that? You may not understand what I said, but I'll speak slowly. Even though my friend had a blue cadets uniform, my preference, not you, me, I would have preferred to go in the army than in the cadets. Okay, so that's my preference. Okay, I hope that's clear. So anyway, what I'm saying now is, so the uniform that to the women saying, "Oh, I like a man in a uniform." Well, women are different to men, aren't they? Like we're men. I'm a man. Yeah, and you have women. So what I'm saying is, that I've got a mother. Yeah, I've got a mother. I didn't just come out of fucking invisible air. I've got a mother. Yeah, I didn't just appear out of nowhere. I'm not. I have a mother. Yes, I have a mother, and I've got a sister. I think that's what I'm saying now. Is from what I've gathered from being in the growing up in the home in other yard. In other yards, Jamaica slang for in the home. What I've gathered from being in the home with them is that basically, because when I was growing up, I was like, I was very busy. I was always playing out. I was going, I was playing out. I was busy. I was young. I've been very always involved in activity. I was going to leisure centre. Don't be thinking to me. I was very busy. So what I'm saying, from what I know, not much. But what I know basically is that like, my mother done a lot of the cooking. Like not your mother, my mother. Have respect. I'm talking about my mother. My mother from St. Lucia. She's St. Lucian. She's not like from not from Scotland. She's St. Lucia from St. Lucia. There's a difference, isn't there? Okay, so anyway, so she done a lot of the cooking. Done a lot of cooking, yeah. A lot of the cooking. Done a lot of the cooking, yeah. Cooked the dinner, my mother, yeah. And also she's done a lot of the shopping. We used to go with her sometimes to the market. We used to help her, but she done a lot of the shopping and the cooking. So, but I know in today's world, that was in like 1979, 1980. Like today's a bit. Maybe in the fucking car. Maybe work out exactly what it was because I mean, you said the wrong thing to them on these ones here. So 1969 plus, say, what was I say 14 plus, plus 13 plus 13. So 1982, so I can remember back in 1982 from now. We're now in 2025, so say 1982, she's done a lot of cooking and cleaning and shopping. So, and also, I have a father. Yes, I do. She was not a single mother. I had a father as well. So from what I know from there now, my father went to work. So anyway, so what I'm saying now, so in the uniform, getting back to the thing now. So they're saying, oh, they're like a man in a uniform. So I think, well, that's just her preference. Well, I think men in suits for me, and it doesn't matter whether I'm a man or a woman. I think just as an observation, I think I'm gonna break it down. Break it down means I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, there are people if they dress up like in a suit, like in a Giorgio Armani suit, Prada suit, they get their hair cut, all of that, clean shaven, what? And they got like nice shoes, like Italian shoes. They got that confidence as well. They got that kind of classic kind of look. They can hold your gaze. They got the lyric, and they're dressed up, and they got a nice suit on. Listen, can't beat that. A suit. I'm not talking about a uniform. I'm talking about a fucking suit. There's people that can wear a suit, an Italian suit, walk down. Maybe you don't get that a lot in England. Maybe you haven't seen that in England. I can understand that. So forgive. I could say forgive us. Maybe you haven't seen that here. So I can understand why you know what I mean you don't really get that flex. Get that flex me. Maybe you don't understand where I'm coming from, but that's true. I can understand it. Maybe you haven't seen that here. So I can understand that because not everything happens in England. But I know a lot happens here. Because you guys get a lot here. You know, you've got London Bridge, Tower of London. You've got like, got so many things there. Parliament Square. You've got like, you've got a lot of stuff. But you haven't seen that. So anyway, so basically, so I can understand it. So she's saying, oh, I like men in uniforms. That's good. So I get that. So what I'm saying is, I accept her point of view. Listen to my English. I accept her point of view. I accept it. But my point of view, for me, in this video, I think a man in a suit, an Italian suit, yeah, all of that like clean shaven hair, just cut in a top barbers with a clean shave, like with a like a cutthroat razor shave, proper shave, wash down, and all of that with a nice Italian shirt. All of that, flex with a nice proper leather shoes. You're looking at 100, 150, 200 pound leather shoes, walking down the road on a nice summer day afternoon with the jacket flipping out, and you can see all the stitching inside. Maybe well, maybe though that woman had never seen that, so I could get that. So, because like I know, like from what my parents told me, like in England back in the day, like my parents used to tell me stories when they came to England when they were children, because they came over when they were children, when they were young, like 8, 9 years old. But them days there, maybe because like black people had to go to work because they were struggling because they used to have they were told me that some black parents had 2 jobs. So they probably they could dress up, but they thought, you know what, two now we're not in at that. Not in at that means we ain't got time for that fuckery to dress up and look really crisp and that. So they stopped that. So maybe they haven't seen that. So that is what it is.